Davion Mintz, and I'm more than an athlete.
It up, Davion Mintz leading a 2-on-1. He'll take it himself and jam it home.
Or Davion, I'm like, well, sixth man of the year. And he's starring in his role.
I started playing basketball at a very young age. My parents put me in early, and not just basketball. We played a lot of sports growing up. We swam, and we as in my siblings, but especially my older brother. We swam, we played soccer, baseball, but basketball really, it was always a tough sport for me growing up. I wasn't the most talented, so I didn't really appreciate it early, but then, I don't know, as I started to continue to play through youth, that was around the age of maybe like 8 plus. So between like 8 and 10 years old, I think I really started to like it. And then around middle school, I started to get a little bit better. I was around 13 years old. And then as high school, 14, 15, it just took off and I fell in love with basketball.
For Davion Mintz, sports have always been more than just competition. They've been a foundation, a way to grow, to push limits, to stay grounded. From early mornings to late night workouts, the court became a place of focus, of freedom, of purpose. Through every setback and every victory, the game taught him how to lead, how to adapt, how to believe in something bigger than himself. Basketball didn't just shape his career, it shaped his character. And that quiet love for the game, it's still there, stronger than ever.
Track, bitch.
Cut off, Mintz, 3-ball, top, good! Hit it, 4 of them!
Davion ran by me, and I just said, easy now, easy.
So I heard Cal say easy, I'm like, no, no.
Goes, yes, sir!
Mintz, the showtime for Davion Mintz.
Wheeler for Davion Mintz.
The break opportunity. Mintz. Oh, Mintz on a major rack. Mintz feeling it. Mintz got it.
Really not ready to shoot.
Davion Mintz the dream.
I feel like I deal with everyday people problem. Everything that you do is going to be put under a magnifying glass. I mean, and it's a great thing, but sometimes it can also hinder people. It can mess with your confidence, it can mess with your mentality.
Mintz has been attached to dogs, even the stuffed kind, ever since he was a little boy. Mintz got Ghost, who was 8 weeks old at the time.
The doctor that I've been with since I've been a child, he had a lot of visits with Ghost, and you know, he got him prescribed to be my emotional support animal.
For Davion, it's also important for him to be an example for others, those who may be struggling in their own way.
I'm really big on mental health and escaping and being able to talk to people. Like, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. You need something stable in your life other than, you know, your religion, your family. For me, it was him. I love my dog more than I love people sometimes. I mean, he's family.
They really are the perfect match.
At the very start of the video, Davion says, "I'm more than a basketball player." And he truly is. He even returned to the very school he once attended, standing in front of a classroom to share his story. Not for attention, but to inspire. To show the next generation that with focus, heart, and resilience, anything is possible.
One thing I'll say, just talking about where you guys are now, enjoy every moment. Like, never get too low. This is leadership class, right? Yes. How many of you guys would define yourself as a leader? So Josiah say, like, to motivate people in his life. That's kind of how I grew up, and I didn't even know I was doing it for the most part. Just doing things the right way when people weren't looking, doing you know, and I'm not perfect, I won't say that, but just trying to be my best self. And I feel like that's being a leader. The way you lead yourself is easier to lead others. Throughout my journey, I can make it, I can smile, I can make it seem like it's been the best, but it hasn't. It's been really hard. A lot of times I wanted to give up. Maybe, 2-3 years ago, I wanted to quit basketball. And now I just got a contract in the NBA, but I wanted to give up. Like, I was this close to quitting. I had injured, tore every ligament in my ankle. I was depressed. I was 17 hours from home at my old school, and I can remember it like it was yesterday. And that's the thing, like, sometimes you can feel like you're not where you're supposed to be, and you can get that feeling at the age of 13, 20, 50. I mean, I don't know, but it's just reflecting. So at that time, I had to reflect like, hey, this is not me. And fortunately, that's the thing, I had my older brother with me. Sometimes you won't be as fortunate to have your parents around you. Right now, you're 13, you're living with your parents. Life is great, but I want all of you in this room to understand that you will come to a point where you have to make decisions alone. And you will have to have discernment, you'll have to have your own mind power to understand, like, I gotta choose right from wrong, I gotta choose left from right. So at that moment, as I'm looking in the mirror, literally, I'm reflecting to myself, I was gaining weight, I'm like, I can't live like this, I don't wanna live like this anymore. I wanna get encouraged, I wanna go to practice. And the one thing that helped me was I took all of the pressure from myself and started to help other people. I started to say, okay, let me do one act of love and compassion for something. If that's just telling somebody, hey, you look nice today, if that's just, you know, trying to do something for somebody else, I started to realize, like, I'm feeling better about myself.
Most people only see the highlights, the wins, the jerseys, the moments under the lights. But being a professional athlete, especially overseas, comes with a side few ever talk about. Being thousands of miles away from family. Missing birthdays, holidays, and the little moments that make life feel full. Today, Davion Mintz plays for Würzburg in Germany, proud to wear the jersey, proud to compete. For him, it's an honor to call this his profession. But like any path worth walking, it comes with sacrifices. And it's in those unseen moments, far from home, deep in the grind, that his strength truly shows.
Just keep doing what I'm doing, but just be more patient. Rely on my faith a lot more than I did in my younger life. I tell myself to just rely on God and just continue to be patient with yourself, because especially the game of basketball has taught me so much just about life, how things can go up and down. I mean, it's never just consistent. No day is exactly the same. So embracing that and just understanding that, just be patient with yourself, and it's all gonna work out.
He started like so many others, just a kid with a ball and a dream. A dream to get better, to be seen, to become something through the game he loved. From those early days in North Carolina to the bright lights of Kentucky, to now playing professionally overseas in Germany. Davion Mintz's journey hasn't been perfect. There were injuries, setbacks, moments of doubt, but he kept going. He stayed ready, because greatness doesn't come in a straight line. It's built in silence, in rehab sessions, early workouts, quiet sacrifices. He's more than just a basketball player. He's proof that the path might be long, but with focus, faith, and fire, it's possible. His story isn't just about where he's been. It's about where you could go.